Hey everyone, I'm Molly and welcome to your practice. Today is a 20-minute body flow session, so a lot of free movement, exploration, some organic, embodied, just kind of unplanned movements with your breath and your spinal waves. So give yourself permission to get funky with it, set aside alignment and focus more on sensation in the body, and just let one movement or transition or posture move into the next with as little thought as possible. So take a moment, set up your space, put on some music, light a candle, give yourself the time and the space to actually be here. If you're gonna practice, try to be present with yourself. We're gonna get started in Sukhasana, easy seat. This is a great place to sit up onto a bolster or a block if you'd like to bring the hips higher than the knees. And let's cross our right shin in front of the left, somewhere towards the middle of your mat. Okay, rock your pelvis side to side. Feel one sit bone and the other sit bone. Letting your rib cage and shoulder start to sway. Maybe close your eyes down and then start to take some spirals. So dipping your chest forward, rib cage slides to the right, back of the heart presses behind you, and then left rib cage to the left side. So going in a clockwise direction. Let your head and neck become involved, moving in the opposite direction of your rib cage, using your hands kind of as brakes and levers on your knees to move you. And almost picture your spine becoming like a tornado in its spirals, or like a double helix, carving into all the corners of you, creating space through the spine. Couple more in this direction. Eventually blink your eyes open. Let your spirals become smaller and smaller, revolving around the center line of you. And then right foot steps forward. Let's find a sage pose. So hips are resting onto left heel. Left knee is pointing out to the left side. Right foot is planted. And again, just start rocking, finding what your body feels like grounded into the mat today. Plant your fingertips in front of you. Take an oscillating sage pose. Elbows point out to the side as you inhale. Let that breath wave guide your heart forward and up. Chin lifts. Exhale, dive yourself back on the inside of your right leg and move at your own pace. Letting your spine ripple and roll. Good, right hand can stay where it is. Bring your left fingertips to your left shoulder and just take a couple circles. Left elbow kind of taps inward towards the right elbow, and then circle that forward and up. So we're pushing right elbow into right knee and twisting our heart open to the left. Left elbow back behind you now. So then we're gonna reverse it. Left elbow forward, kind of curl in. And then open it up and back. Twisting from above the navel, feeling the collarbones broaden and open. And one more here. Good, come back to center. Find Sukhasana, sit back onto your hips again, this time opposite shin or left shin if you did the other one first. And take those rocks, maybe start to close your eyes again, feel what you feel. And then let's begin our little spinal tornadoes. And we can go counterclockwise this time, so chest forward, to the left, back, and then to the right. How can you explore a new territory in your body in this posture? Taking your time, lingering in any sticky spots. I like to breathe in as my chest drives forward, and then breathe out as my heart curls inwards towards itself. Head and neck are supple and soft and fluid. Let your helix shape become a little bit more narrow, circling around your spine. Eventually find some stillness and open your eyes. We'll take sage posture on the other leg. Left foot steps forward in front of you. Shift forward, slide your right heel back. Hips onto right heel. Okay, rock your weight forward into the front part of your foot and then back towards the heel. And then fingertips plant out in front of you. As you inhale, bloom your heart forward. As you exhale, ride that wave back down and curl in. Inhale, ripple and open across the heart. Exhale, we're oscillating back down. A couple more rounds on your own. And then left fingertips can stay where they are. Press your left elbow into your left knee. Right fingertips come to right shoulder. And then a couple big kind of half circles. Right elbow forward towards the left inner forearm. Curl in, back of the heart presses back behind you. And then as you inhale, right elbow forward, up, and twisting back behind you. Broadening across the collarbones. Do a couple on your own, curling in and then twisting and opening back. Feeling the shoulder moving. Finish up your last one. And then plant both hands behind you. Step your right foot to meet your left. So we're in a bear sit. Feet are wide, hip width distance. Toes and heels are planted. And we're gonna take kind of a windshield wiper, but let it be really fluid and flowy and organic. So maybe for a couple of them, you lead with your knees, dropping them right and left, and letting your rest of your body follow. So kind of following with the chest, pressing through one hand so the shoulder can roll. And then if you like, you can start to lead this movement now with the shoulders. So shoulders dip in one at a time. And as they do so, maybe your pelvis and your knees follow. Kind of snaking around. Really as big or small movements as feel right for you. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Fingertips point in whatever direction that feels good for your wrist. Plant down through your feet, lift your hips slightly. So we're kind of in a reverse tabletop, but it's really mellow. Hips are maybe just a couple inches off the ground, and start to rock forward and backwards so the weight goes a little bit more in your feet. Hips to heels, and then weight goes a little bit more into the palms, shoulders stack over wrists. Create a little hammock with the pelvis. Use your hands as much as you need. Walk them forward to the top of the mat, eventually landing in Uttanasana, forward fold. Hips drive up and back. Knees are bent plenty. Crown of the head hangs heavy. Sides of the neck are long. And belly to thighs. Couple rounds of circle chair. Feet are really sturdy and steady into the mat. And then peel yourself up one vertebrae at a time, stacking your pelvis over your knees, and then your low back, mid back, upper back, head and neck and shoulders are the last to unfurl. And then once you get to standing, someone karate chops your hips back. So hinging at the hips, dive forward with the heart and fold back down. Peel yourself up one segment at a time, almost like your spine is a sticker and you're sticking it into the space behind you really smoothly. And then hips glide back, heart cascades forward and down. Close your eyes. Couple moments of free movement. So if you want to stay moving through the center, you can. If you want to roll up and down a certain side, you can. Just flow with your body today. No expectations, no alignment. Steady through your feet and legs. One more roll up through center. This time, arms sweep up and overhead. Palms to touch in center. Slide them through your heart and fold back down. Plant your hands. Step your feet back into plank or modified plank with the knees dropped. And then lower slowly down onto your belly. Untuck your toes. Slide your inner thighs up towards the sky. And then plant your fingertips in front of you, tenting out the palms, elbows pointing up. Oscillating cobra, push down into your finger pads. Kind of curl down through your tailbone, engage your back body, and then lift up. So you're casting your heart forward, but only as much as really kind of supported by the engagement of the back body. So starting small, lower back down. Inhale, push down through your fingers, lift up through your belly, and then your ribs, and then your heart forward. Exhale, lower. Close your eyes, let it feel good in your body, even if it's tiny movements. Or you could alternatively take Sphinx pose or seal pose. Push down through your feet, using the muscles along the spine to lift you up. Two more breaths. You could, again, twist to one side and then the other side for the last couple rounds. Lower belly, rib cage, and chest. And then forehead. Take a breath to land. Sigh it out of the mouth. Slide your forearms in. Tuck your toes. Sit back into kind of a child's pose, but on your forearms. And then from here, a couple rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, sit bones open, back behind you, heart threads forward, arching through the spine. Exhale, tuck chin to chest, curl tailbone in and down. Push through your forearms and lift up through the back of the heart. Inhale to open into your cow shape. Exhale around and curl into cat. One more round like this. And then you can stay here kind of in these linear movements, or if you'd like, you can bring a little bit more of a spinal wave movement into it. Kind of rolling. So as you inhale, maybe you start with your hips a little bit further back and then inhale, curl tailbone down, ripple through the spine, round, forward, shifting weight towards the palms. And then open the sit bones up to the sky as you arch your spine. Heart is forward, but hips lead the way back. Ripple and roll forward on an inhale, waving through the spine. And then on an exhale, shift back as you open your heart. Close your eyes, let it feel good in your body. If none of these options feel good, find something that does. A couple more breaths to flow with your body today in a way that's really intuitive, that's listening to your cues, to sensation, to breath. Let's go one more round. Good. Come to a comfortable seat, keeping eyes closed if possible. Sitting up onto a prop if that feels good. Find a nice curve of your spine, stacking shoulders over your pelvis. And then a soft breath. We'll finish up with just a smooth wave of breath. So thinking about making the transition from your inhale to your exhale and your exhale to inhale without a hitch. So it doesn't have to be your deepest breath. Let it come in and out of your nose. Seal your lips. Inhale through your nose. Soft and slow, and then exhale through your nose. Letting that transition in between be a really blurred line, one thing into the next. You could also picture in your mind's eye your breath moving in a circle. Maybe coming up one side of the circle on an inhale and then down on an exhale. Or maybe it's a wave rolling into shore and then receding back. But there's no abrupt transition. It just kind of dissolves. And stay with your breath, stay in stillness if you have more time. If you're ready to transition out, palms come to heart center. Take an inhale to lift your chest into your thumbs. Exhale, bow forward. Namaste. Gratitude for your practice, for your body, for embodiment, for listening. You can start to blink your eyes open and slide your hands along your thighs. And take in the space around you. Notice how your body feels if you'd like to finish up with anything else. But I hope you feel great. I hope you were able to be present and embodied and intuitive in your own skin. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.